My hair is doing a really weird thing. It just kind of like happened by accident, and I'm just kind of rolling with it. Also, not gonna lie to you guys, straight up just pulled this shirt out of the dirty clothes. It's fine. You can't smell me, right? Cool. Hey y'all, I'm Stephanie and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a book haul slash TBR shelf video. So basically I'm just going to go over, this is my TBR shelf here, I'm going to go over all the books on my TBR shelf and, you know, like let you know what the new ones were that I just purchased recently as a, I filled my book slump index, so let's buy a shit ton of books. Shopping trip. Okay. Probably should have sorted through these before I started filming. That would have been smart. Also, I've like moved everything around in here. And I don't have, I'm standing as to where I used to sit, and also the bed that's behind the camera used to be a lot closer, but I had to move it so that I could put my new light up. You don't give a shit. Also, just a heads up, I'm not going to be going over the synopsis for every single book that I show over this video. Would be like a million years long. And let's be honest, my videos are already too damn long without me doing that. First on my TBR shelf, this book has been here for a long ass time, and that is The Demon King by Cinda Williams-Chima. And yeah, I am not gonna lie to you, I started this one day and got like 10 pages in, and it was one of those that I like sat down and then kind of like forgot I was reading, so then I picked up other stuff, and I'm one of those weirdos that can't read multiple books at the same time. I mean, like, I can like read a book and then I can also like listen to a different audiobook, but I can't— what are you doing, Record Dog? But I can't like read multiple physical books at the same time. So yeah. The next book that I have is The Bone Witch by Rin Chupeco. I've heard really great things. I bought this because I was like, I'm in the mood for like a witchy book, and then this one had witch in the title, so I bought it, and it's been on my TBR basically since it came out, which is hilarious because the sequel comes out like sometime this year, like relatively soon, I think, like April maybe. Yeah, I should probably read this soon. Is it good? Have you read it? I know a lot of people have read it and say that it's really good, but what about you personally? Have you read it? Do you know if it's good? We can't do this for every book, Stephanie. Get your shit together. Do you see me like low-key trying to button my shirt because I felt like I had too much hanging out? Failed miserably. Okay. I also have Armada by Ernest Cline. I'm one of the people that really enjoyed Ready Player One because I like my video games and I like my nostalgic references, and I don't think there were too many, and don't at me. Next, I have a couple of Neil Gaiman books. I have American Gods by Neil Gaiman. Kim fucking hates stickers on books. The death of me. It will be the death of me. And then I also have Good Omens by Neil Gaiman and Terry Pratchett. These have been on my TBR shelf for probably like 4 years or something stupid like that. Like a long ass time, you guys, like a long ass time. And I really do plan on getting to them eventually, so. I also have Bloodline by Claudia Gray, which is a Star Wars novel. I am not reading this because I understand that it is now March and I still have not posted the February Rebel Alliance Reading Club video. And I'm going to be really honest with you, it's because I haven't read the graphic novel or watched the movie yet. And then also, Claire, the person that I do this stuff with, has been like crazy busy. She works literally 7 days a week, like 3 out of 4 weeks in a month. So it's coming though, I promise. And I did buy the next one, which I'll show you later. I also have the Evolution of Mara Dyer, which I've actually read about half of. Do I have my bookmark in here, or did I just say fuck it and take it out? No, I don't. Of course I don't. The Evolution of Mara Dyer, which I've read about half of, and the Retribution of Mara Dyer. I read the first one. These are one of my best friends, Janae. She has a bookstagram, you guys. And she just started a Twitter, like a book Twitter as well. You should go follow her. I'll leave her link down below. But she's the best ever and I love her so much. And these are some of her favorite books. She really likes the Mara Dyer trilogy, so I bought the whole like box set. And then I read the first one, and like I said, I got like halfway through the second one, and then I don't fucking know what happened. I'm just a garbage person. I'm sorry. Next up, I have The Knife of Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness. I found this at the used bookstore for like $4 or something, and was like, hell yeah, man, because I definitely want to read that. I don't remember what it's about. Oh, this is the one where like everyone can hear everyone's thoughts or something. I don't know. It sounded really good. So I bought it. I don't like it sounded good, so I bought it. That's a theme here. I also have Uprooted by Naomi Novik, which has been on my TBR also for a long ass time, like probably 3 years. Will I ever get to it? This one, actually, probably not. Maybe I should do an unhaul soon. I also picked up Jacoby by William Ritter at the used bookstore. It's the hardcover, and it was, you know, like $6 or something. And this is a book that I don't hear a lot of people talk about, but like it's got a pretty decent rating on Goodreads. And I also don't remember what this is about, but I think it's like a spooky book. It's a series, and yes, I'll get to this eventually. It's actually like really short. So I don't know, if I'm being honest, I'm probably gonna wait till like fall to start this one because it's spoopy. I also have, let's see which one, The Black Prison by Brent Weeks, which has been on my TBR also for several years because I was feeling ambitious one day. I was like, this is supposed to be a good fantasy series, I'll read it, and you know, I bought it, and now it's just like a paperweight made of paper because it's massive. And this is another one that I started and I got like 30 pages in and I was like, what? I'm already lost, man. I'm already lost. Maybe I should stick to YA since I've never aged mentally past like 16. And the last of the books that have been on my TBR shelf for a really long time, Joshana, please don't yell at me, is Anti-Darken by Kirsten White. I swear I'm gonna read it, and actually probably soon, because you'll see that I'm kind of burnt out on contemporaries, and not just because of contemporary-thon, but just like in general. I've been reading a lot of contemporaries and like nonfiction lately, and I'm feeling that fantasy vibe right now. So who knows? The next few books that I'm going to talk about are books that I have just bought like within the last like week or so, because like I said, I'm working my way out of that slump. Excuse me. These are in no particular order. They're just kind of like still in piles of how I bought them and threw them on my shelf because they need work. And that would be The Dark Days Club by Allison Goodman. Don't ask me what it's about, because I don't know. Also, if you've been around my channel for a little while, you'll know that I don't know my alphabet because I was just looking for Strange the Dreamer and apparently don't know what T's are. What the fuck, man? I was looking up here. It's down here. I love Laini Taylor's book, Strange the Dreamer, but this is my confession. I've never actually read the the Daughter of Smoke and Bone books, and I was able to get these for like $4 a piece, so I grabbed them, and I'm just now realizing that I thought I had books 1 and 2, but I actually have books 2 and 3. Guess I won't be reading those yet. What the fuck? Who am I? Here's another book that's been talked about on BookTube a lot, especially lately because the sequel just came out, but I was fortunate enough to find a hardcover copy in a used bookstore for pretty cheap, so I grabbed that, and I probably will get to this pretty soon. Like, you can expect to see that in my March wrap-up, probably. Real good. I also just realized that I like missed like a whole section because you know, like I was telling you how I ran out of room on my TBR shelf. I forgot that I put some of them over here because I like grabbed these books and then I was like, wait, where's that other book that I just bought? I picked up The Hazelwood by Melissa Albert. Everybody says it's really great. I can't wait to read it. And along with that, I have The Sacrifice Tree, which I picked up at a local comic convention from the author. He's like a local dude. And I don't remember what it's about, but I remember being like, yeah, that could be good. And also it like is set in Louisiana and support small authors, and yeah. I also have Wonder Woman Warbringer by Leigh Bardugo. Everybody knows I love Leigh Bardugo. I was able to get a signed copy. That was really exciting for me. Haven't read that yet. Had it for a while. I've also had DC Trip for a while. When I was at the store, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm like super American, like I love America. So this was kind of a cover buy for me, and it's not even like an excellent cover, but it was like good enough. And I also went to DC for the first time, not that long, I mean like it's been like 2 years ago now, which I keep forgetting, but like, so this was like right after I got back. I was like, oh yeah, a book about that place that I just went to, woo, that's fun. So, but yeah, those are also books that I have. And finally, the last 4 books are books that I bought last night when I went to Barnes & Noble with Claire. And the first is Catalyst, a Rogue One story, which is going to be the book for March for the Rebel Alliance Reading Club. And, you know, hopefully I won't slack as bad this month. Lord. I also picked up Smoke Gets in Your Eyes and Other Lessons from the Crematory by Caitlin Doughty. It's a nonfiction book, and it's, you know, like a memoir about her time working in a crematory, obviously. But it's supposed to be, you know, like with a touch of humor, and I'm really excited to read it because I'm a weirdo. I also finally, please tell me this is the first one because like I'm so bad about picking up the wrong ones. This is the first one, right? Can somebody tell me? I picked up Truth Witch by Susan Dennard. Is this the first one? Can somebody tell me if this is the first one? Please let this be the first one because I'm going to be real pissed if I did another fucking Daughter of Smoke and Bone here and actually bought the wrongest one. I think we're good. I think we're good. Can we start a petition for publishers to like always put like which book in the series it is somewhere on the book? Like it doesn't have to be, I mean ideally on the spine, that would be great, but it doesn't have to be. Like could this also like it could just have like a Witchlands novel and then just have like a tiny #1 under it or some dumb shit, you know? Like I just don't feel like I ask for too much, you know what I mean? Anyway, and I also bought Everless because you know, time as a currency, that sounds really cool. Also, I'm just now realizing that it's not that long. It looks super short. About 350-ish pages. So, yeah. I mean, I would also do like a March TBR, but I'm not a monthly TBR person. I'm bad at planning ahead. And then also, like, I'm a super mood reader. I never know what I'm going to be in the mood for. I mean, right now I'm pretty solid on the, no contemporaries for a little while thing. Unless something comes along that just, like, really sounds like, oh, fuck yeah, I need to read that, like, right now. But, I mean, I don't know. Probably going to read Scythe. I was going to read Daughter of Smoke and Bone, and then I just realized, like, live here, you saw it first, guys, that I don't actually fucking have that book. So, probably Smoke Gets in Your Eyes, probably The Hazelwood, probably Scythe, and then maybe, I don't know, like Truth Witch or And I Darken. I don't know. Yell at me in the comments and tell me what to read. Tell me what to read. Cool. I'm glad to be back. It feels good. I do this every time. But, no, it really does. It feels nice to be back. I'm also really excited because I have my computer set up so that I don't have to kick my husband off of his gaming computer to edit my videos and stuff now. I can do what I want, when I want, which is basically my favorite way to live my life. I'm gonna stop rambling now. I'm not even talking about anything useful anymore. So, cool. Bye y'all.